I am an unmarried person. When I was 31 years old, I adopted a girl from China. She was an orphan who was abandoned by her parents after she was born. Because of the rural areas of China, many families prefer boys. She was very understanding and brought me a lot of joy. She is very good at her studies and I feel very proud of her. She is about to graduate from college. It was during this time that I had health problems. I was always feeling mentally ill. I went to the hospital for a checkup and the doctor was shocked at my current condition. Because my blood cell count had dropped so much, I would normally have to do dialysis. I also had extra heavy periods, which didn't really bother me. I thought it might be caused by staying up late and working late a lot lately. The doctor examined me and told me that I had severe fibroids and that I had to have my uterus removed immediately or I would die, because of excessive bleeding. I agreed to the doctor's plan, and I went to the hospital every few days for blood transfusions. I wanted to postpone the surgery until after my daughter graduated from college, but the doctor said I couldn't wait any longer. After the surgery, for quite some time, I worked out. I could feel myself getting stronger every day. Although I missed my daughter's graduation, she was more than happy to have a healthy mother. The 3rd month after my surgery, I was rushed into the hospital. My wound was badly infected and I was in a lot of pain. The doctor told me that she didn't know what was happening, but that she would do everything she could to help me. I could see the look of concern on her face. My daughter was with me the whole time. The pain was too much for me to bear, and then I lost consciousness. My body started to stop working. I could feel myself leaving. In a flash, the pain disappeared. I could see that they were putting me on a ventilator. I could hear the nurses saying they weren't sure I would make it through the night. There was a person following me closely. I realized it was my guardian angel. And I felt love all around me. It was a love I had never experienced before and it filled every cell of my being. It had a glow to it, like a warm fire in winter. I asked the angel, "Are my dad and sister here too?" The answer was yes. I could see them if I wanted to, and I didn't answer him right then. I could feel warmth here. It was the same feeling I had when I went to church, only this feeling was infinitely magnified. I was surrounded by light. In this space, no time existed. Suddenly, I was pulled back into my body. As soon as I opened my eyes, I felt the pain again. I could see my daughter sitting next to me and I knew I was still on earth. I close my eyes again and I go back to the angels and feel their warmth. During these 5 days, I traveled between 2 worlds. When I was with the angels, my body radiated a golden light as if I were a shining star. The light was fluid and easily connected to the angels. I was connected to the universe. I asked the angels many questions about our mission on earth, to discover the love within and then offer it to others. We are all on this path. The difference between us is how well we understand love. No one path is better or more important than the other. We are all growing and changing. I asked the angel, "Can I go back?" The angel answered me, "It is up to you. You will have several opportunities in your life to choose to stay on earth or go home." I began to think about my answer. I felt so happy to be here with them. I would love to stay here. Then I thought about my child. She had already been through so much. Losing her mother would be more than she could handle. I couldn't be so irresponsible. I knew in my heart that one day, I would be here again. I looked at all the angels, and finally looked back at my angel. I chose to continue living on earth. When I made my choice, I went back into my body. I saw my daughter with tears in her eyes, and she was with me the whole time. She told me, the doctor found the cause. My appendix had burst 4 days before. And what saved me was the intravenous antibiotics I had been taking earlier. This kept the infection from spreading throughout my body. The doctors thought I was a miracle. 2 weeks later, I left the hospital. After this experience, I had a new appreciation for my life. I lived each day as if it were my last. Little things that don't bother me anymore. I don't waste energy on things that don't matter. I see the world in a whole new way. I know that everyone is interconnected, just that everyone's life experiences are different. But our destination is all the same. At my last physical, when I told my doctor my story, her eyes filled with tears. Because during those 5 days, they weren't sure I was going to survive. They did the best they could.